Hello, this is Homesteading Northwest Florida. It is Sunday, July something. I'll figure it out when I post the video tomorrow. But we got some Bluetooth speakers we're trying to get going here. I'll figure that out. And, well, the roses are doing good. We've had a lot of days of rain, but it has gotten to be like 96 at about 10 o'clock. What temperature is it now? We got to look at that. It is 76 degrees or 78 degrees. But anyhow, this morning, I'm going to start digging out this stump. Now, this used to be a great big, huge Chinese privet tree. And this one got some water because I was watering other plants around here, and this thing used to be like 20 feet tall, so this is going to be one heck of a stump. But I want it gone, otherwise it'll come back. And we got moringa trees, some tomato plants, Florida cranberry or roselle, and this plant gets really big. Moringa, I got some Swiss chard in there. I even have some bok choy type stuff, but that got pretty chewed up. Tomatillos are in here as well, and basil. So, but this is what happens with a Chinese privet when you cut it down. Here, there's a stump here, and it's coming back. It's all these little shoots. So these things are hard to kill. And we have the flower garden with marigolds. That's the first time I ever grew those from seed. Flower garden, got some pretty tall flowers there. And the life of the party tree rose here. Oh, here's a bloom. Yep, roses always have flowers. That's all I know. Palm trees are looking good. Cut part of my grass last night because the grass is, and we have a new fig tree. I want to plant this fig tree in that hole there. So, got a new fig tree that I want to plant. So that's why I want to dig up that stump. I hope it can happen today before it gets too hot, because it'll get like about 96 degrees here today with very high humidity. Here's some moringa trees. And we have some tomatoes here. Only small little blooms, and I heard they don't like to bloom and fruit over 85 degrees. So, whether that is true or not. And I have a lot of peppers. Here's my peppers here. These are Serrano chili peppers that I can put in my beans when I cook them. I'm waiting for some of them to turn red. I did try a green one and it was okay. But that's what's going on. I think this is eggplant here too. This is the white little eggplant. But here is the purple eggplant, and I have a lot of flowers. But some of the flowers have been, oh, we got a bee in here, so they're definitely getting pollinated. But some of the flowers, I don't see any eggplants yet, so we'll have to see. Some of the flowers got moldy, and they pretty much fell off. Oh, here's some kind of worm on here, on my tomato plant. But there's always something. Yeah, here's my little lawnmower. But at least I can bag with that one and use the clippings to make compost or anything, or, you know, weed suppressant. But what I really wanted to show you are the seeds I got were for Seminole pumpkin, and every day there's about 10 blooms on here. Some are male, some are female, but we do have, and I do cut this patch back, otherwise it'll keep on growing like it's kind of out of its area over here. But yeah, we do have some, hopefully they're pumpkins. But here's a pretty big one. This is one of the first ones right here. And we have another little one starting here. And there's a lot of them in here, because there's a lot of flowers. There were a lot of flowers. Here's another one right out there. So yeah, we've got some Seminole pumpkins. Pretty flowers, big pretty flowers. And Life of the Party tree roses back here too, putting on some blooms. I did trim them back about 5 days ago. A lot of weeds, a lot of chamber bitter, or they call it gripe weed. And boy, yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Not a great weed. This might be pumpkin. Yeah, pumpkin is growing up into this thing here. I just heard a noise. And I actually do have some tomatoes up at the top here. A few tomatoes. So this area I know I fertilized a lot. So, because I was trying to get the moringa trees to grow. And this tomatillo always looks really weird, like the leaves are shriveled up. But I actually have some tomatoes, so that's kind of shocking to me. And then this area never put on any tomatoes, so I don't know what to tell you. I did have corn here. I planted another couple corn, but because of all the rains, they kind of got swamped, it looks like. And, oh, here, where's my beans? I have been cutting beans off and eating them. I just eat them raw sometimes too, instead of eating junk. But yeah, the yams, this is the yam vine here going all the way up into the banana tree. We'll have to look for those yams, but dig that up someday. But here's the green beans I harvested so far today. And there's a few more ready here. Let's see. Where did I just see those? Here's a couple more. Here's a couple more green beans. But yeah, that's what's going on here. More vegetables. And here's a bean flower with a bee on it. You get these little white flowers. Good for bees. And they actually produce something. And the pumpkins are producing too, so we'll see. Hopefully they're not some crossbred squash, because I heard squashes can crossbreed. But that's about the only squash I have. And it looks like I have a little okra here, which I've never had before in my life. Oh, here's a lizard. Lizard and okra. Okra is there. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day.